Chào mừng quý vị và các bạn đang đến với những cuộc trò chuyện đặc biệt thuộc khuôn khổ của chương trình Qualcomm Vietnam Innovation Challenge.
Chào mừng tất cả quý vị đang quay trở lại với những câu chuyện thú vị của Qualcomm Vietnam Innovation Challenge. Và ngày hôm nay thì chúng ta sẽ chào đón một nhân vật vô cùng đặc biệt. Chị là một người phụ nữ quyền lực của tập đoàn Qualcomm và là Phó Chủ tịch phụ trách kỹ thuật của tập đoàn Qualcomm. Cùng chào đón tiến sĩ Trần Mỹ An. Hi Dr. An, it's around 1 year to meet you again. And how are you today?
I'm great. It's such a great opportunity to come back to Vietnam, and particularly talking to you.
Thank you so much. I'm delighted to have a conversation with you for the second time, right? And it is more exciting because this conversation is a part of the Qualcomm Vietnam Innovation Challenge podcast. I know that you are really passionate about launching QVIC in Vietnam to support the high-tech startup company. And that's the reason today we will take a lot of time to discuss about QVIC program. So thank you so much for your time today. We are entering the early days of the 2024. And so if I ask you describe last year in 3 keywords, what could you say?
I would say 3 keywords come to mind would be impressive, innovative, and dedications.
Yeah.
So all the startups that have came to us since the beginning till 23, all very impressive ideas. And those ideas are very innovative and solving a lot of the problem here in Vietnam and in a global market.
Mm-hmm.
And in terms of what I really enjoy, working with a startup is their dedications to their cause, to their dream, making things happen. And that's such amazing. It showcases the Vietnamese resilient spirits. And I love that about part of QVIC.
I remember that last year when I talked with you in another conversation, at that time you owed over 400, right? 400 patents. And how's about right now?
I would say I would like to take this opportunity to thank Qualcomm to give me a lot of opportunity to learn new things and new technology so I can patent new idea. I humbly said that I have filed about 15 more patents since we talked, in the area of wireless and machine learning and AI. And I encourage, young entrepreneur or tech persons out there. Innovative idea come from just looking at pain point to solve. And I'm so fortunate, to work for a company that really value innovations and patenting.
Yeah, wonderful. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think that maintaining a spirit of innovation and reactivity is basically, very challenging. And commercializing a patent is basically even more difficult. And so do you have any secrets? Could this be one of the reasons why QVIC were initiated?
I told the startup here in Vietnam and startup all around the world, to be an entrepreneur, and particularly a startup, they are very brave because it's a challenging journey. And we need people like them to change the world. Because that's where the world is going to be making impact, because they're coming with the most innovative idea that's going to transform how we live, how we work, how we communicate. And so for the startup here, the program we have for QVIC, we hope that we make the journey a little bit easier. But I encourage them to stick with it, believe in themselves, and they will see fruitful result at the end.
We talk about the difficulty of the startups when they start their innovative ideas. And so I could like to go back and to talk about QVIC at the beginning. QVIC has been organized in Vietnam for 3 consecutive years. So what is the main goals of Qualcomm with QVIC?
So QVIC was launched in 2019. And Qualcomm President Alex Rogers took out his busy schedule to come to Vietnam to launch a program. And as a Vietnamese-born American, it's such a big honor for a person with that stature to come to Vietnam to launch the program. And our goal from the beginning and from now on is to enable small, medium enterprise and enable the ecosystems here in Vietnam to create innovative product to help with Vietnam economy and also taking these products to Vietnam market but also international market. So that's one of our goal. The second goal is to be able to enable the IP ecosystems in Vietnam. You know, part of our program is to encourage startups to file their own patent because that's a very valuable asset. And as you look at patenting, generate a lot of revenue for the company, but also for the country as well.
Yes. How many expectations of the innovation challenge has been achieved and any breakthroughs made?
I want to congratulate all the startups that apply to our program. I thank them because all their ideas are very innovative. So as QVIC 2024 is coming, I encourage all the startups out there, please apply to our program. Our program is probably the one of the innovative in terms of supporting you on your journey. So I see, you know, for the startups have improved significantly in the caliber and the quality of the startup. And I like to take this opportunity to thank the Qualcomm Vietnam team, Thảo, Nguyễn, and Khanh Lê. And then our partner with PCT are doing an amazing job to support these startups. And we have seen the program grow so much and improve so much, you know, since then. And I look forward to your applications for 2024.
How has the QVIC program progressed since its inception in 2019? And there is aligned with the initial expectation and visions for the program in Vietnam.
The achievement for the startup that we have incubated the last 3 years had exceeds our expectations. We were astounded in terms of all the innovative idea and product that they came through. I was just like flabbergasted, you know, so, oh my God, this is an amazing idea.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, one great thing about, you know, these startups, they showcase the Vietnamese spirit. Very resilient, very dedicated spirit. And I have seen so much improvement, and I'm looking forward to see much more innovative idea coming in 24, and I know they will.
Yeah, QVIC spent 3 years in Vietnam, and many startups in the alumni are curious about your comments. Do you have any comments for the top 10 of QVIC over the years?
First of all, I'd like to thank all the shortlist startups for joining our program. And I want to let you know that we learn as much as you learn from us. So it's a very mutual benefit. And I know that, you know, the journey is very challenging and it's long. And I encourage you to, you know, keep going. And if there is anything that Qualcomm can support you, please reach out to us. Because once you enroll into our QVIC program, you are part of the Qualcomm family. And family don't let other family go astray. So if you need help, reach out to us, and whatever we can do to support you, we will. And I hope you all the very best. If someone's looking to come up with innovative idea for a startup, I think the best idea is the idea that solves some pain point, solves some real problem. You know, that's the best idea. And there are many real problems out there. So, and I think what you could start out is to solve your local problem here in Vietnam, right? And then Qualcomm, we have many technology that we can help you to apply to solve those problems.
I think that QVIC 2023 have a lot of startups from the trending industry in the world, for example, energy, for example, green. And what would you say with the people who follow the global trending for the idea?
I think the idea that the startup in 2023 came up with an amazing idea that solved a lot of the issue here in Vietnam. But in terms of global technology trend, I would say cellular wireless communication. One of the things, you know, 5G is different than 4G. What is that? People usually ask me that when I usually get on the stage with, why you talk 5G? 4G is good enough. Why you talk about 5G? So one special thing about 5G is impact on digital transformations. One of the things is that now you don't need a wire anymore. You cut that wire. Once you cut that wire, you can innovate a lot of use case and create many opportunity at the edge. That's one thing. So in wireless communication, you're looking at opportunity when you do digital transformations. How can you use that technology to create new opportunity? And the next global technology trend is generative AI. So AI is going to be transforming every industry. It's just not in one area. So look for opportunity how you can incorporate AI technology into your products. And that will help you to kind of like boost your product to the next level. Because AI is going to be here. It's not going to go away. You know, and how you're going to help make AI as part of your products.
After the last session, are there any lessons learned for the organizers?
I see. And first of all, I'd like to thank you, for the partnerships, with BSSC and other partners that we have in Vietnam. Without your support, we would not be here today or be able to run the program. And so I sincerely thank you and all the staff, who are working on supporting our program. We really value your partnerships. We learn as much as the startup learn from us. And so I would say that every year we keep fine-tuning our program. So we take very seriously the feedback from the startup. And so I sit down with my team here in Vietnam, so how can we fine-tune it to make it better? Yeah.
In your opinion, how have the winners performed and developed and contribute to development of Vietnam startup ecosystem?
So I see that many startups here are building products that solve problems here in Vietnam. And one of the things that I hope to see more is how to make these things to the market faster and be able to scale for commercializations. So we're working hard to find out, to support these startups, how to help them to get their product to the market and how to scale up the manufacturing. So we're looking for idea how to support these startups better in those areas. And if you have idea or suggestion, we would love to hear from you.